What is up, my fellow Tarhans? I'm Captain Beans, and remember how I made this little abomination right here, which the original intent of this design right here was to be a pretty cheap way of carrying two aircraft on it. And this was my attempt at making the cheapest aircraft carrier, which with hindsight is not very cheap. And because I have designed a way better aircraft carrier than this one that you're seeing, this design right here is kind of redundant. And so I figured I might as well refit this ship right here to fulfill a different purpose. Say hello to the Egret, named after a real British Royal Navy ship, the HMS Egret, which was the first ship in the entire history to have been sunk by a guided missile. Let me show you its features. This ship has one large fuel tank, just like my previous aircraft carrier design. This ship has two D-30S engines as thrusters, a single MGU-61 generator to power the ship, a single T-7 multi-purpose supersonic fighter interceptor for air-to-air defense, a single MR2M fire control radar for radar, tracking, and also guidance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 R9 Sprint missiles as air-to-air defense, and a single AZ-174 ammo module to feed the aircraft. And aside from the hull pieces used to hold this thing together, that is pretty much it for this design right here, for the Egret. Now this little guy right here is designed as a way to defend from enemy cruise missiles and enemy aircraft by providing a good amount of air defense. By using this T-7 as a way to intercept said missile or said aircraft before it even gets to the ship, and also using these R9 Sprint missiles to intercept any missiles or planes within range of gunfire. And the purpose of this ship is to escort combat ships or ships which do not have a way to defend themselves against cruise missiles or aircraft, and provide a bit of cover for these ships. And to paint a clearer picture, allow me to use these and demonstrate to you how this ship is meant to be used. And so, let's head over to Gerat and let's see how this goes. And welcome to Gerat, where I'm going to demonstrate to you how the Egret design works in action. So right now I'm going to prepare a fleet of a single combat ship and a couple of these Egret designs, and I'm going to send them right here, where I know for sure there is a strike group. So let's prepare the fleet. So let's get the combat ship. And let's take two of these Egret ships with the combat ship, and then let's send it to the strike group. Let's also launch our main fleet so that we can see everything on radar, but the fleet that will be attacking the strike group will be this one, with a combat ship and these Egret ships, escort ships. So okay, the strike group has spotted us, and they should be launching missiles by now. Okay, there you go. They have sent a missile after us, and the first thing that we can do using these Egret designs is first we can send a T-7 with AAMs. AAMs, by the way, are not included with the ship. You have to buy those in a town. So let's see how that performs. Okay, that's good. The plane has successfully intercepted the first missile, and this passes the first test of the Egret as a missile interception before it gets close. And we can do the same thing with the second missile. So send a second plane. Let's see how this goes. Nice. That's good. And because I have a third egret in this other fleet, I could still use this one. But I think just to prove a point, I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to use this small fleet right here. Now let's also see if the T7 can still stop the third missile. What is going on? There's like all sorts of announcements, but okay. Alright, let's see if the plane stops the missile. He did not. But that's okay, because this combat ship has some proximity fuse rounds, and these guys have R9 sprint missiles. So hopefully this missile should be taken care of. There you go. There you go. See? This is how you use R9 sprint missiles like this when you're escorting a combat ship. Let's see if there are more missiles. Okay, those are not missiles, those are planes, believe it or not. You know what, let's see if we can defend this. Oh damn, there is a plane and a missile. Oof, this is gonna be a tough battle. Nice. Now the sprints did some work on the missile, but most of the work was really done by the combat ship with the proximity fuses. And not to say that the R9 sprint missiles are ineffective, they sometimes don't fully destroy the missile. And that's why you still do need at least some machine guns to take down missiles. Alright, now let's see how this performs against planes. Where are they? See, because these egret ships are fairly small and they are fairly maneuverable, they can dodge bombs launched by planes. So that's very nice. So is this plane gonna launch the last bomb? Oh no, they retreated. Okay, there you go. So this was actually a pretty heavy defense from the strike group. They sent a bunch of missiles and they sent a bunch of planes. Let's see if there are any left. Alright, it seems that the strike group has run out of missiles and planes. And so the rest of the fight really is just ship-to-ship combat, which will definitely be about this combat ship, which is a topic for a different video. And so, with this success, let's get back to the building site. And that is going to be it for this one. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and if you'd like to see this thing in action for yourself, I'll post a link in the description, and I'll also make a comment with the link to my HighFleet Builds Google Drive, where I have the files of my ship designs, which you can download and place into your own game files and see how it goes. And thank you very much for watching. Tarhan's happy building!